I hope you are all right at home and following the syllabus. Today I will discuss the ceiling and floor concept in market price determination. In price determination, ceiling means price ceiling. Ceiling means price ceiling. I am writing it first. Microeconomics. Price ceiling, number 1. Price ceiling. Okay? Point number 1 is price ceiling. What do you mean by price ceiling? What do you mean by ceiling? What do you mean by ceiling? Can anybody say? This is the upper limit of this room over my head is the ceiling. The upper limit of this room over our head is ceiling. You can't go beyond this ceiling without taking help of another stair outside the room. So we can't go. তুমি যদি লাফাও এখানে ওই মাথায় সিলিংটা লেগে তুমি পড়ে যাবে, সিলিং পর্যন্ত যেতে পারবে, তারপরে আর তুমি যেতে পারবে না। That is ceiling, that is fixation. It is fixed. The height of the room is fixed. 10 feet, 11 feet, even 12 feet. This is the ceiling. In the vertical axis, the ceiling is fixed. One cannot go out of this before leaving this room. So ceiling is this. So in competitive market, that is in perfect competition, prices of goods and services, are determined by the market forces, that is demand and supply. আমি দেখতেই পাচ্ছি না তোমাকে। That is demand and supply. That is demand and supply. If demand is more than supply, the price will be higher. But if the supply is more than demand, the price will be lower. The demand and supply are called market forces. Demand and supply are called market forces. So generally under perfect competition, price is determined by the demand and supply, by the interaction of demand and supply. Am I clear? So under perfect competition, but not in monopoly, not in monopolistic, not in oligopoly market. Prices are determined there in other ways. Now, in developing countries like India, developing countries means not underdeveloped, not developed. It is developing to achieve the developed status of the country. So a developing country like India, essential of life like food or food grains, life-saving medicine or drugs, these are important and often found to be extremely scarce in nature. Sometimes you will find that very essential medicine which are not easily available in the market, you have to pay a lot of money for that according to the demand of the seller. According to the demand of the seller, you have to pay the price of that particular commodity under perfect competition even. Though it is perfect competition, but the supply of the commodity is very rare in nature, rare in quantity, rare in amount, rare in number, etc., etc. So as a result, open market prices are often very high. Open market prices are very high because of the fact that there is less supply of that commodity in the market, though perfect competition or perfect competitive market exists. Now, if it happens, these prices may be so high. Suppose the price of a particular medicine which is essential, but the price of that commodity is so high that the bulk of the poor population, a major part of the poor population, finds it difficult to buy. Finds it difficult to buy because it is out of their purchasing power. Because it is out of their purchasing power. Am I clear? There are a life saving drug দরকার একজনের, তো লাইফ সেভিং ড্রাগ তার দামটা এত বেশি যে একজন গরিব মানুষের পক্ষে সেটা কেনা সম্ভব নয়। ইট ইজ আউট অফ দ্য ফিনান্সিয়াল রিচ, ফিনান্সিয়াল ক্যাপাসিটি অফ দ্যাট বায়ার, বাট দ্যাট ইজ এসেন্সিয়াল টু সেভ লাইফ। কিন্তু জীবন রক্ষার জন্য সেটা খুব জরুরি। সেই সময় কি হবে? In such a situation often compels the government, forces the government to settle the price or fix the price which must be under the purchasing power of the commodity. Purchasing power of the buyers must be under the purchasing power of the buyers. Am I clear? So, it is the responsibility of the government, it is the responsibility of the administration, so that even the poor person who needs it may purchase it in order to meet its demand, which is extremely required. So, the poor person can get help from the government. From the government, how? In such a situation, the government introduced a formula by fixing price ceiling. Fixing price ceiling, that the seller of that particular commodity, cannot be sold, or the seller cannot charge more than that price. Price is fixed. Suppose it is 50 rupees per unit, fixed by the government. So no seller can charge more than that price. It is ceiling. It is price ceiling. That is, if anybody wants to get more, charge more than that, he cannot, because of the fixation of the price ceiling by the government. Price ceiling of the government, right? So it is like the ceiling of this room. You cannot go upper side of this ceiling without leaving this room. তুমি সিলিং এর উপরে যেমন লাফালেও যেতে পারবে না, তোমার গিয়ে মাথাটা ধপ করে লাগবে, তুমি পড়ে যাবে। ঠিক তেমনি গভর্নমেন্ট একটা প্রাইস ঠিক করে দেয়, ফিক্স করে দেয়। নো সেলার ক্যান চার্জ মোর দ্যান দ্যাট প্রাইস। সো ইট ইজ প্রাইস সিলিং। দ্য কনসেপ্ট প্রাইস সিলিং ইজ ক্লিয়ার অর নট? প্লিজ রাইট। Some of you are present. Please write if it is clear, or I will discuss it again. Please write, yes. Yes. Sneha told right. নাকি আগে লিখেছে another students are present here, they are not writing. Yes madam, okay. So okay, this is right. So ceiling is fixed. Now it means fixing a maximum price for a commodity which is generally lower than the equilibrium market price. Equilibrium market price থেকে নিচে কেন equilibrium price থেকে নিচে? কারণ price is under perfect competition, price is determined by the interaction of demand and supply. Price is determined by the interaction of demand and supply, and that will be higher because demand is more, supply is less. If demand is more than supply, price will be higher. But the commodity is essential. Suppose life-saving drug, if the price becomes higher, then it would go out of the purchasing power of some of the buyers in the country. So the government takes steps and price is fixed by the government. That is, the seller or the producer cannot charge more than that price. So it is ceiling price, and anyone can buy at that price in the market, and the commodity is available. This is price ceiling. So you may write that price ceiling, define price ceiling. You both may write. That is, price ceiling means maximum price of a commodity that the sellers can charge from the buyers. Maximum price the sellers can charge from the buyers. However, you know that when price ceiling is introduced, supply and demand forces are impacted. Like this. I am drawing this. There is a large number of buyers and sellers of a commodity. And with an example it can be explained. Suppose bajra, the only food grains is available in the desert area, which is essential for the consumers, in desert of Rajasthan. Accordingly, we are assuming that the market price of bajra are determined by the forces of market, that is demand and supply. If it is so, then what would happen? I am giving you the concept. Is it visible? No. Is it visible? It is visible. It is visible. Price is measured on the vertical axis, that is OY, and quantity supplied or demand quantity is measured on the horizontal axis. Now this is the demand curve. This is the demand curve of what? Demand curve of bajra. Suppose B dilam, B, small b, in order to indicate bajra. And supply curve, this is supply curve, supply of bajra. The equilibrium is here. So E is the equilibrium where supply curve and demand curve intersect each other at price, suppose OP. OP price, supply and demand both are OQ. OQ, right? Now, suppose this is a higher price, which is OP is the higher price to the people of desert, Rajasthan. They are unable to purchase this. They are unable to purchase this. Well, 1 minute. Yes. They are unable to purchase it. This is the diagram. I think it is clear to you now. So, this is high price for the consumer. This is high price. But the government fixes a price P1. No one can charge more than OP1. So, instead of OP, the price becomes OP1. So, what will be the situation? This is the situation. Supply is such and demand is such. Suppose OQ1 and this is OQ2. So, OQ1 is the supply, but OQ2 is the demand at price OP. So, there is a gap. Q1 and Q2 is the gap at price OP1. So, how can the buyers will get it? Then the government will give some subsidy, and price is fixed by the government at OP1, that is price ceiling. Here is the price ceiling made by the government. Right? Suppose it is A and this is B. This is A and this is B. So, supply is OA, but demand is P1A and demand is P1B. So, this is AB is the gap, shortage of supply, difference between demand and supply. It is the difference between demand and supply. This is the difference between demand. This is OQ is the supply and OQ2 is the demand. So, excess demand is here. Now, the government will come forward and they will fix the price by giving subsidies. Subsidies to the seller. Subsidies to the seller. Is it clear or not? Subsidies. This price is, this amount of price is given by the government. Like in ration shop, you can purchase the commodities at a lower price than the existing market price. So, how can this problem be tackled? By rationing. Rationing is one of the ready-made method to control the price. If the government supplied that commodity at OP1 price in the market, and if the commodities are cheaply available, then automatically the demand in the market will be less, because they go to the ration shop and purchase that commodity instead of purchasing in the market. Then the seller, the supplier, will be forced to decrease the price in order to sell the commodity. In order to sell the commodity, বোঝা গেছে না যায়নি? Yes or no? The government intervention is required to force the price lower, and it can be done by giving subsidies by the government or selling the same commodity through ration shop at lower price. Therefore, price will be lower. Therefore, price will be lower. Is it? বলো বুঝতে পেরেছো কিনা? কে স্নেহা আছো? স্নেহা, please write Sneha. This is price ceiling. Last chapter is going on. Right, please. Sneha, is it clear to you or not? For this reason, you just find that you, yes, writing, yes, clear. For this reason, you will find that the government has arranged special ration card for the poorer section of the people, so that they can get more of the essential commodity from the rations of at lower price, even during this crisis period, free of cost. Free of cost. And in heavy amount. Now you know that in every ration shop, the government is supplying rice and wheat free, without taking any money, because there is shortage of food in the market, so price becomes higher. But if the government supply these essential commodities like rice and wheat and other things, atta even they are giving to the poorer section of the people, so that it must not goes out of the purchasing capacity of them. So this is called price ceiling. This is called price ceiling. I hope it is clear. If not, please tell. And one matter is there only, price floor. I will discuss it in the next class. I will discuss it in the next class, price floor. Then perfect competition or competitive markets will come into end. If there are any question, if there is any question regarding today's discussion, you may ask. Okay? I think no question is there. One minute is left. If you want to make question, please make. If you want to ask any question, you may ask. Debargo is entering and leaving. I don't know what is the reason behind it. You are almost 22 to 24 students, but a few students are present, though some of the students generally present in the class, and those who are not interested do not join the class at all. But I think they will have to suffer. At least we are telling you something which may help you to realize the subject matter of this economics partly paper. Now, Sneha, I think Sneha is present. Can you help me by saying that how much syllabus has been completed in statistics? Can you say, write it? In which chapter madam is teaching? Because the next part I will have to complete the next part of the syllabus. Can you write, madam? Are you hearing me? Do you know the stat syllabus? The part of the stat syllabus has been left now. No answer is coming. Can you tell me tomorrow? Can you tell me tomorrow after finding your copies? Okay, sir. So, if you can, you may tell please, because rest of the syllabus I shall have to complete. The students who are not attending the class will be deprived because questions will be set according to my discussion. And if you feel any difficulty on any part of my discussion, you may ask. I will be pleased. So thank you. I have another class of class 12. I am going. So please stay at home safely, but follow the classes generally and follow your syllabus. Complete it. Try to complete it. If you feel any difficulty on my paper, you may ask. Thank you.
Welcome, dear students. Rishi Patel. Hopefully all are well. Today I am now taking a class, accountancy